he's using a $6,000 loan to purchase coffee and food. That is irresponsible. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I will be doing something a little bit different. I recently came across a YouTube channel, someone by the name of Caleb Hammer, who is a young entrepreneur who provides financial advice to people who have some really bad spending habits. I came across one of his videos where he was interviewing someone who was going through some financial troubles, and it absolutely fascinated me how people's habits can put them into such deep debt. And I really enjoy Caleb Hammer's content. It's incredible videos. You guys should check it out and like and subscribe his videos because there's a lot that you can learn from these people's mistakes. In the video I will be reviewing today, Caleb is speaking to a 23-year-old college student who is in some serious debt. And through a number of questions and through the conversation, you come to find out very quickly why he's in the debt and why he's in the trouble that he's in. So hopefully there's a few things that we can learn from this video. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Hi, I'm Alex. I am 23 years old and I am from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
What do you do for a living?
I'm currently a grad student at UT Austin.
Grad student. Does that grad student come with pay? I
It
hope?
does, yes.
Good. How old did you say you were again? What was your age?
23.
Oh, 23. How much do you make with that position?
About $2,100 a month.
Before taxes or after taxes?
Right now, I believe that is before taxes, but I get about $10 taken out every month, just in case.
I always find it crazy how people in graduate school are essentially paid like slave wages, considering the amount of work and the amount of hours they actually put into their craft. So he seems to be really underpaid, but it depends what he's doing, I guess, right? Let's continue.
What?
I get like an extra $10 taken out for taxes for the end.
Okay, so $120
Yeah.
a year?
Yeah.
That wouldn't really cover any taxes.
Well,
Much of any?
it's an advice I got from my father once, and I have done it ever since.
Oh.
Yeah.
How old's your dad?
64.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
that was $10. Definitely went a different amount when he was in his 20s.
Yeah, damn right it did.
So, okay, 2,100. Grad student at UT, University of Texas at Austin.
That is correct.
So $2,100 for a grad student, I feel like would be okay in most college towns. Austin's a little expensive.
It is very expensive, and ironically, this is the best offer I got from a grad school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of forced to, right? Or else you wouldn't be able to survive. Is this your only job?
That is correct, yes.
$2,100 a month, and you think that's before taxes?
Yes.
Okay, so that's so it's like $1,700 to $800,750 a month after taxes,
Yeah.
and then you set aside extra.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, we'll say 1,000. We'll just be generous and say $1,800 a month.
Thank you so much.
So $1,800 a month. What is your rent?
My rent is $950.
Okay, discussing. So that's half gone.
Yep.
It's definitely not enough. Like I said, considering the amount of time that these people put into their postgraduate studies and how much it actually costs to go back to school to do your master's or your PhD, it's crazy to think that after all of that, you would only be getting paid $30 an hour. And I think it's very clear based on how this guy is talking, it's very clear based on how this guy is talking that he doesn't really have everything planned out. And he's not even really sure of exactly what position he wants to get. And he probably didn't really put a lot of thought into, how much he's putting into getting this degree versus how much he's getting out. And this is not really a problem with just this guy. I think this is a problem with many people in Western countries, right? We're often kind of told that we have to go to school, but many people don't think about practically about how much they're going to make after school or what their career prospects are going to be. So, I mean, he's not really a special case. He's like many people I think I've seen before. Let's continue.
Yeah, so currently also have a car to pay off right now. Have the what's it called? The insurance for that. And credit cards to pay off, of course, like every other college student.
For someone that has absolutely no money to survive, and you spend over 50% of your income on rent and utilities, I have 5 pages of all X's, and these X's, I mean, there's like 2 on this entire page that is not X's, and every single one of those X's are like getting coffee, getting food, getting essentially. How are you possibly affording this?
College loans, baby.
No, you're so. But that doesn't make sense. You're getting paid to be there, and now you're taking out debt so you can go get coffee.
Coffee and food mainly.
Oh my
So
gosh.
the income goes toward the car, everything, basically all the bills that.
That is the trap right there. We all spend so much money on a daily basis, buying coffee, buying food, buying snacks. And we sometimes convince ourselves that these are necessities, but they're not. They're not. And this is exactly how so many people are getting themselves into such deep debt. It's because of this, irresponsible spending, quite frankly, considering how much this guy's making per month, and he's spending all of the rest of his money on small purchases. And I think they're about to run down what those purchases are like. But crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff.
Rent, car, all that stuff goes off of the income, and the tuition is already paid by UT as well. So,
But you're still taking out debt?
unfortunately,
What are you taking out?
this semester took about 5,000 or 6,000,
Dude, just for a single semester? How long is this grad school thing?
3 years.
Are you kidding me? So if it's like, oh my goodness, so that's like $30,000 if you do 5 semesters.
Yes, that is correct.
Is that gonna be what it's
my
about?
God.
Unfortunately,
Why? You don't have to do all this stuff. You don't have to do all this stuff. Why take out debt so you can do all this Joe's Coffee and Assos.com and Raising Canes and UT Receivables and Snarfs, Austin and Spiderhouse and Plucker?
Not only is this guy overspending based on the amount of his income, but he's actually taking out debt, $6,000 worth of debt. Not for any reason other than for his daily spending. He's using a $6,000 loan to purchase coffee and food. That is irresponsible.
And Coca-Cola Austin, Chipotle, Starbucks, McDonald's, Snowy Village, Whataburger, Adobe subscription, Coca-Cola, Texas Espresso, Coca-Cola, P. Terry's,
Go.
Lime Auto, so it's like little scooters, and 487, Pepsi, and Bird, Apple, Lime Ride, Campus Cafe, Texas DPS. Well, I think you actually have to do that. McDonald's, Snarf Austin, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, O Campus Cafe, Alamo Draft House, Joe's Coffee, Jerry's, Joanne Stores, Oilkin Harry's, 405 Colorado, Asian Express, P. Terry's, Insomnia Cookies, Bird, Coin Match, Bird, New York Times, Helicon, iPhone subscription, Apple subscription, O Campus Cafe, Coca-Cola, Hobby Lobby, Wendy's, UT Parking, Apple subscription, Amazon Prime, Spotify subscription, Apple subscription, Apple purchase or subscription, Coin Match, Rudders, Ollie's Bargain, Forever 21, something on.
Okay, I'm done. The amount of transactions coming out of this guy's bank account, considering that he's essentially living in poverty, that's insane. The amount of transactions this guy has coming out of his bank account, considering that he's borderline living in poverty, is so frightening, is so scary that he is not a minority. There are so many people who spend their money just like he does. This is crazy.
That's insanity. You are borrowing money so that you can around.
Okay.
Okay? Is that okay?
Not really, no.
Why are you doing it then? How many semesters do you have left?
3.
So you could choose not to borrow an additional $15,000 if you cut back
That
in
is-
the slightest a bit.
That is true.
Is that something you're even considering in your life?
Yes, actually.
Good. Why? What's bringing you to that conclusion? Because this is obviously a show.
Girl, when you were doing tech from like 6 to 11 and class at 9 a.m.
Meal prep.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly, ham and cheese. 2 seconds. There's a billion ways around it. You can try to justify all you want, but
Okay.
continue.
Okay.
Yes. I'm so happy he called him out on that bullshit. You don't need to buy food from outside. You want to do that, right? It's a desire. It's something that we feel like we want to do. You don't have to. There's alternatives for you to save your money on food. Like he said, you can make peanut butter sandwiches, sliced chicken sandwiches, cheese sandwiches. You can keep it really simple. And this guy mentioned he doesn't like the lifestyle that he's living. Well, one way to change that is to get yourself out of debt and to find more ways to make more income or save the money that you have. We're not all going to become rich. That's not what I'm saying. But to at least live a basic and decent lifestyle, you need to work hard, have a career plan, and look at ways where you can save money and not spend it excessively, which is exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't love the lifestyle that I lived this semester. I got kind of used to it, and that's where we're at right now.
Yeah, once you fall into the pattern, it's very hard to escape.
You don't say.
Yeah. I mean, I certainly fall into the fast food pattern sometimes, as you can tell, and it's hard to break. That's a hard circle to break, but
I'm actually really curious what his overall student loans are looking like right now. Let's see what he has to say about that.
how much debt is there?
We don't need to talk about that.
We do. We very much
Yes,
do.
we
How much
do.
debt is there?
30,000.
Okay, that's not insane. That's not insane.
Yeah.
That
I've
sucks.
seen worse.
That's not insane.
I've
They
seen
grouped
worse.
room and board together when they were giving us loans and everything, so that was very nice. Basically, we got like a lump sum in the very beginning of each semester, and that was for room and board. And ironically, when I was in New York City, it actually paid for it, which I was very surprised about.
Yeah, I was gonna say for a private institution in New York City, $30,000 of debt walking away from that 4 years. Not fun, but that's not even close to what I was guessing. I thought you would be close to. I know someone that went to grad school for arts, more in the film stuff in New York City. 2 years, graduated with $100,000 in private debt. Insane.
That's not what
That
our loan
hurts.
servicer says, so I'm glad.
Yeah, I can't even come close to justifying this. And this, I don't know if we can, but I mean, it's still. I'm glad half was paid for, and I'm glad you're only at $30,000. Of course, you'll hopefully, we're hoping for $30 an hour. Okay. All right, I'm worked up because this was insane.
Yeah.
This is insane for someone who's borrowing to survive.
I'm gonna skip forward and see what his debt for his car is like. I think he has some car payments, and very interested in learning a little bit more about this.
We have an Ally Financial car loan.
That gets paid off in a year.
What do you mean? It's paid off in a year. You've paid 24% of it, and the term is 48 months, 4 years.
They told me 3 years when I was taking out, so that's fun.
Would you not know how to just look at the months?
I was, and I thought I looked at it correctly. I guess I need to go back and talk to my car dealer about that, because I was told basically I
this
got
guy
told
is
two
just
options. One was three years through one bank and 4 years through another, and I chose the 3 years.
All right, I've heard enough. This guy is clearly financially irresponsible, and he lacks the literacy to be able to live the life of a regular adult. He's clearly overspending. He's taking on too much debt, and he doesn't have a clear future goal for what he wants to do and how much he wants to earn. Don't get me wrong, this is a challenge everyone on planet Earth is having. We're all trying to figure out how to make more money and how to do better in our careers and earn more so we can take care of ourselves, take care of our families. However, there are many people like him who completely lack any foresight and are driving themselves into deep debt. And The issue with that is it's so hard to get out of debt. I think there's a lot we can learn from this kind of an experience, and unfortunately at the expense of this gentleman, we can learn how to manage our finances a little bit better and understand what we need to spend our money on and what we are choosing to spend our money on. Because money is everything in this world, and if you can't take care of that, then you're going to be struggling for a long time. So once again, a great video by Caleb Hammer. Y'all should go check him out on his YouTube channel and check out the rest of his videos. He does this with many different people and he tries to get people on track with their finances. That's it for the end of this video, and until next time, peace!